Hey there, friends. I am so happy that you are here. If you are new to me, welcome. I am Jen, a certified life coach who helps busy, burned out women calm their chaos and finally put themselves back on their own priority list. I have worked in healthcare for over 20 years at this point, and I know firsthand how easily it is to get stuck in the cycle of doing all the things for everyone else while completely abandoning your own needs. And today we're going to kick off this brand new series all about people pleasing, how it starts, why it sticks, and what it's really costing you. So let me ask you, have you ever said yes when your whole body was saying no? Have you ever bent over backwards to make someone else comfortable only to end up totally exhausted, overwhelmed, and maybe even resentful? If that's you, I see you because that was me. And I just want you to know something. People pleasing is not about being kind. It's about fear. It's about fear of rejection. It's fear of conflict, fear of losing control, fear of not being liked. And the fear is draining the life out of you. So let me take you back to a season of my life that still makes me cringe a little bit. There was a time I used to say yes to volunteering. There was a time when I said yes to volunteering on a school committee I didn't have time for, agreeing to help a coworker with her caseload and hosting a family dinner all in the same week. I was completely maxed out, but I told myself, you can handle it. It's just one more thing. But here's the truth. I didn't want to admit it. The truth that I didn't want to admit at the time. I was saying yes because I was scared to disappoint people. I thought if I said no, they'd be mad. They'd be disappointed. They'd stop liking me. They'd stop inviting me to do things. They'd think I wasn't a team player or a good mom or a good daughter. And because of that fear, I was constantly overcommitting myself, over apologizing, and over functioning, which led to the cost of my health, my stress, my sleep. I was snapping at my family and my kids. I had no time for myself, and I didn't even recognize that version of me anymore. So let's get to what people pleasing really is, right? So again, like I said, people pleasing is not about being nice. It's about being afraid and losing control. You want to be liked. You want to avoid conflict. You want to feel needed. But when you have decisions that are driven by fear and not aligned, that's not kindness. It's self-abandonment. Okay, I know that can be really hard to hear. There's really three hidden costs to people pleasing. Time, because you say yes to everyone else's needs and then wonder why you don't have time for your own goals. Number two, energy. People pleasing is draining. You're constantly managing other people's emotions and expectations, often at the expense of your own. Number three, identity. You start to lose sight of who you are because you're constantly trying to be who others want you to be. You're signing invisible contracts. Every time you say yes out of guilt, you're reinforcing a contract that says, my needs come last. And the problem is that contract is silent until you're burned out, resentful, and wondering why people don't appreciate you or why no one reciprocates. Awareness is really step one. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not dramatic. You've just learned to prioritize connection over self-respect, and that can be unlearned. So let me ask you right now, what is people pleasing costing you? I shared what it was costing me. What are you afraid will happen if you say no? These questions are really worth answering because your peace and energy are priceless. So if this message really hit home for you today, I want to invite you to connect deeper with me. I offer a free personalized life assessment session. Again, that is free for you. And what that looks like, it's a zero pressure conversation where we'll look at how people pleasing is showing up in your life, what it's really costing you, and the steps you can take to break the cycle. Just drop the word call or session below wherever you're watching this from. If you're replying to an email or on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, just drop the word call, reach out to me however we're connected, and I will personally reach out to you to get that scheduled. You don't have to stay stuck in this cycle of people pleasing. You can take your time, your power, and your peace back, and I would be honored to walk beside you while you do. Thank you for being here with me. You're not alone in this, and you're not too far gone. I will be back next week with part 2 of my people pleasing series, where we'll talk about why you keep saying yes when you mean no, and how to start breaking that pattern for good. Sending you love and courage today, and I will see you next week. Thanks for being here.